Hey folks, how you doing? Chief McGlynn here for another episode of Tailboard Talks. It is actually September 28th, 2025. Let's jump in. Let's talk about what is going down in our department and how we're moving forward with some things. So first and foremost that we want to talk about, we have our policy review. We review our policies annually. And so if there's a policy or two that you've looked at and said, man, we need some enhancements on, or we need some modernization, we need some updating, it needs to be addressed, this is a great opportunity for you to do so and bring those to our attention. All you have to do is just communicate to Chief Jacobs. He'll actually make sure that that is actually considered and looked at as we move forward with our policy. So that's something that we'll be actually reviewing, like I said, in the month of October. Some other things to look at is actually we completed our quarter three. And moving into our quarter four, as far as accreditation is actually concerned, all the different policies, reports, training hours for quarter three should have been entered and completed as we move on into quarter four. Some other things is that the FTO fire training, our fire training FTOs will be meeting this Wednesday at Station 16. Should have been communicated as far as what time, but definitely be looking for that if you are FTO. Speaking about training, we actually had our very first inaugural department-led training drill at our training field. It was great from what I heard. It sounds like there was some good energy and everyone came out and did what they needed to do. And our training division was able to grab some great metrics and some great ideas, and there's some good discussions that took place. And we want to actually have time to actually kind of ponder on this, and we're going to put together a summary of what we actually, or what I should say, the training division actually discovered, and they're actually going to put that out into a summary. And we're asking you, when you get that summary, please review that summary with your crews, open up for discussions, talk about some areas in which maybe we can make some improvements. Our whole goal is to be the best department that we can be, and a lot of times we can get that through training. So please get with it, and thank you to all those that actually participate in that training. Like I said, it was a great opportunity for our department to utilize our training field as it's designed to be done and as it's designed to be used. So good stuff. The other thing we want to look at is actually your CPR cards. Please make sure you just double check your CPR card and as well as your instructor card to ensure that they are not expired. We want to make sure that there's no one actually in violation of that. So please just take a look at it. We will be pushing to our EMS staff to make sure that we do a audit to see where we look like at with dates. So we want to make sure as we go into our every 2-year cycle of training in CPRs that no one is actually left out. We want to make sure everyone has a valid CPR card. So please double check that and make sure you're looking at that. So we got some great news also coming up. Our sabers, if you guys don't know, some of our department staff went up to Bradenton and took a look at that, our apparatus committee. Those sabers are coming on well. They're coming on well. We're hopefully to have them here sometime in late October, maybe early November, with the mindset of getting them all outfitted to have them on the road in operation, hopefully before that of January. That is our goal. And these two sabers allows for us to really put a lot of consideration into what we look like. One of our goals is what we look like. One of our goals is actually to have an engine truck model just at like Station 11 at Station 16. So that's our goal. We'll see what happens. We'll see how that works. A lot of those things are in the works at the moment, as well as our rescue truck model. We've actually got a lot of things that we've been doing through testing and playing with the different costs for each of these particular rescue trucks to see what it looks like. So we're hoping to have some good data and some good decisions to be able to move forward with where these rescue trucks will be in our city and how we operate them differently, maybe differently than we've operated them before in the past. Couldn't get that out for whatever reason. It is what it is. We keep on moving. So thank you guys for your patience with that as we continue to trial different rescue truck options and how that works out. We do want to throw a big shout out, kudos to Deputy Chief Lance Pullen, who actually was nominated and actually approved to be the next operation chair for Lee County Fire Chiefs Association Operations Section. So he'll actually be coming after and taking the transition from Chief Scott Vanderbrook from Estero, who actually held that for so many years. And we're grateful for that transition, and we're thankful for Chief Pullen stepping up into that role. So we look forward to having more unified operations coming from the Lee County Fire Chiefs Association doing what we do. And the next thing I want to do is give a huge shout out to all those folks who took their little, their opportunity to be vulnerable and stepping out to be a part of our 2026 calendar. So if you guys don't know, this has been a goal and a mission and a desire in the heart of Beth McDonald. She is our mom. She takes care of all of us each and every day. And we thank you guys for actually stepping up to make her vision, her dream, her goal come into fruition. And we're getting close to being able to do some pre-sales and releasing these calendars. So kudos to Beth and Tiffany and Michael from True Realtors or Realtors, the photographers that volunteered their time to actually take all these pictures. Thanks to Jess and Alexis for stepping up to help Beth out as we go through. And of course, Andrea as always, Ali as always, and to all our calendar models. And let me kind of read off a little, names of who these folks are, because we want to make sure we give them their kudos. Brandon Nieves, Chastity Norman, Malik Adelson, Nelson Ochoa, Dan Bullion, Christina Diarmas, Vanessa Vieira, Kelsey Sutton, Giselle Bellini, Aaron Scott, Wesley Wilkinson, Ray Gerke, Chandra Clark, and none other than the GOAT, Scott Davis. So we're looking forward to having an amazing calendar, be able to raise money for our cadets, as well as for things that we're doing internally in our department that we can't use SUDE funds for. So good stuff for these guys. I appreciate all that you guys are doing. Please continue with this positive energy. Of course, also we know we had a little bit of step in a different direction, if you will, for our engineers test. We will actually be doing that. The dates have come out. I'm quite sure you guys have talked about it. This is us trying to do the right thing, and we want to make sure we don't concentrate on trying to be right, but actually trying to concentrate on doing what is right. There's a big difference between trying to make sure you're right, and there's another difference in you trying to do what is right. So we thank you guys for your flexibility, your patience, and your ability to come back through and go back through the practical test. We look forward to having a very objective test that's rolled out there to you guys. So continue to be humble, continue to be hungry, and continue to keep your hustle on as we continue to do what we do best, which is that of preserving life, protecting property, preventing harm, and promoting excellence. Guys, I care about you, I care about the city, and I care about our community. Keep doing what you are. We love you, Fort Myers. Let's talk to you later soon. Bye.